He stood by the roadside for hours, watching a field of rapeseed flowers fade from gold to shadow. A joint rested in his hands. The wind kept shifting. The light kept changing. And still, he stayed. He ate a simple meal there, not wanting to miss the exact moment when the sky would turn into what he knew I loved. Later, when darkness settled in, he didn't leave. He waited for the moon. At some point, he fell asleep in the car, camera beside him, the night stretching on. All that time, he was gathering something for me. The colors I never get tired of. The sky I would have stopped to admire. The kind of beauty I always notice. He knows. He knows how much I love these things. The crisp openness of nature, light and shadow in constant dialogue, vast skies, sculpted clouds, sunset that linger just a little longer than expected, wild flowers, mountains, flowing water. He pays attention in a way that still surprises me, not just remembering what I like, but actively searching for it, as if my way of seeing the world has quietly become part of his own. He once told me that I have a certain way of noticing, that I don't just look, I register, that I don't just pass by, I absorb, and that I carry a heart that finds contentment without much effort, one that responds quickly, feels easily, and holds on to what matters. He said it had influenced him. I think he's right, because somewhere along the way, life stopped feeling like something I had to chase. Instead, it began to feel like something I could enter. Now, I feel kind of fullness that doesn't depend on distance, scale, or novelty, as if I've arrived at a place that isn't marked on any map, a spiritual home. In my everyday life, I found what can hold my soul steady, a relationship that runs deep and enduring, a small pursuit that grows with care and intention, a hobby that draws me in completely, and the ever-changing presence of nature threaded through each day like a quiet constant. More and more, the inward journey has begun to outshine the outward one. And then I think of him, waiting there, watching the light change, measuring time not in hours, but in moments worth keeping. He never said any of this out loud, but in the way he stayed, in the way he chose not to leave, in the way he brought those images back to me, it was all there. There are gifts that don't come wrapped, that don't announce their value, that don't even look like gifts at first. But they stay, they accumulate, they shape how you feel about the world and about the person standing beside you in it. And him, he is the finest gift love has ever given me.